Yeah. What up, wrestling fans and YouTubers? As Deuce the Name, Talking Wrestling is the game as usual. Sorry this video was getting to YouTube extremely late. As you can see, it's already nighttime and I'm doing it 15 minutes before SmackDown comes on. This is my Monday Night Raw review. I was in and out of consciousness last night. Sleep, I should say, not unconsciousness. And I didn't get to see all of Raw. I did watch the clips on YouTube. So I know pretty much what happened. I am happy to announce that Goldberg, as I said, would be sticking around after Survivor Series. He will be at the Royal Rumble, and Stephanie McMahon told him, she asked him if he had one more title run left in him, but the title road goes through the Royal Rumble. Could you imagine if Goldberg comes back and wins the Royal Rumble? Holy shit. So Goldberg's in the Royal Rumble. Get hyped. Now I know after Survivor Series, Charlotte attacked Bayley, and it looked like they were going to play into Charlotte against Bayley would be the next, feud that Charlotte's in. But last night, Sasha Banks came out, demanded a rematch. So it was Charlotte and Nia Jax against Bayley and Sasha Banks. And the faces picked up the win, I think. I don't know who won that match. You see, this is going to be a messed up review, guys, because I worked very hard yesterday. I worked extremely hard today. I am exhausted. But working man's the sucker, right? So expect Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley to possibly have a three-way dance in the Alamo Dome at Royal Rumble 2017. Poor Sami Zayn. I wanted to get to this. Sami Zayn didn't defeat The Miz at Survivor Series. So I don't know if it was a punishment by Stephanie McMahon or what. I didn't get to see that backstage segment. But all I know is that Sami Zayn took on Braun Strowman last night and he was decimated. He did try to fight back, but he wasn't getting anywhere against that monster Braun. Mick Foley came out to stop the match. At one point, Sami was limp in the corner. It looked really horrific. Not as bad as it sounds, though. Braun Strowman is finally being booked as the maniac monster that he is. And Mick Foley stops the match, has some compassion for Sami Zayn. I see Sami Zayn going to SmackDown. Or I see something happening where possibly Sami Zayn asks for a rematch with Miz. Then he beats The Miz, but during that match, they make the trade for The Miz, Raw does, and The Miz winds up on Raw, but without the Intercontinental title. Raw does have the United States title as a single a secondary belt, so we'll have to see how that goes. The Club beat R-Truth and Goldust last night. They're back on track. And the New Day took on Sheamus and Cesaro in a tag title match, and Xavier Woods went full-on heel, distracting the referee while Kofi was tapping out to the sharpshooter. And then Kofi rolls up Cesaro and gets the win, 1, 2, 3. So are the New Day turning bad? They've had their run as good guys. It's been over a year since they turned face, so I don't know, but we got to pay attention to this, because if the New Day's going bad, then I don't know, man. But I don't see Sheamus and Cesaro getting that tag team title anytime soon. Maybe Roadblock in December, but we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now, some comic relief last night. Enzo was getting out of the shower, and Big Cass locked him out of the locker room. Now, I didn't expect, I was very much awake for this part. I did not expect Enzo to be fully nude. And if he was, I figured they'd do the squiggly lines, but, he'd have a towel on or something. No, it looked like he was hanging and banging. The certified G had his certified NUTs out. So he's walking down the hallway telling Cass, it's gonna be messed up when you get your ass kicked by a naked certified G. And he sees the shining stars, and he says, if you had this picture in your brochure, you might sell some more timeshares. How you doing? And Titus O'Neil tells him, Titus O'Neil's walking down the hallway singing that beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, hams, which is a great song. It went viral. And Enzo runs into Lana, the ravishing Russian. Some jokes go by, but then Rusev comes. What are you doing naked with my wife? What are you doing naked for my wife? Big Cass shows up, and then Enzo gets tough. But Rusev challenges Enzo to a one-on-one and demolishes Enzo. Puts him in the accolade and faces him towards Big Cass so Big Cass can look at his boy. Enzo taps it, Cass jumps in the ring immediately, but Rusev bails out, so expect next week for Big Cass and Rusev to clash. I'm looking forward to that. And again, guys, if I'm missing anything, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. You guys, my real fans, you know I love talking wrestling with you guys. And last night, like I said, I was very tired, but in the main event, Seth Rollins took on Kevin Owens. I don't know how this match was set up, but I'll have to look back on it because I'm pretty interested to see why. In a no disqualification Universal title match. That's right, Seth Rollins got a Universal title shot last night against Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho barred from ringside. Very competitive match, as usual. Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins have just been straight delivering on this feud. Has been awesome. But towards the end of the match, Seth Rollins is outside, and the next thing you know, a guy in a mask